Welcome along to another episode of the Mayo Football Show podcast. In this week's episode, we'll be looking at the Toner Cup semi-finals between Ballinatown B and Manola B, and also between Crossmolina and Killala. That one went to a penalty shootout, and we'll be bringing you that penalty shootout in full. We'll also have the result from the only match that was in League 2 this week between Hollister and Newport Burrishoole. And it's the Toner Cup that we first go. In the first semi-final, Ballinatown B proved much too strong for Manola B as they came out 3-0 winners in the early game in Balleek. Manola B went into this game 2 points clear of the town in League 1, but Ballina were much the better side and made it through to the final thanks to goals from Dale Hopkins, Dara Quinn and Eric Monk.
Yeah, we're happy with the result. A warm day, very tough for both teams, but usually we start pretty slow in games. We're usually a second half team, but we were out of the traps early, so we were 3-0 in at half time. A little bit unlucky in the second half that we couldn't have added to that, but yeah, we felt we were comfortable throughout the game. Manola did put it up to us again in the second half. They could have easily sneaked 1 or 2 goals there near the end, but yeah, we're happy. We were comfortable in the end. Yeah, I mean the club is in a good position right now. We have the Super League team there top of the table. We have ourselves chasing Manola here again, hoping to catch them. So we think we're pretty healthy football-wise here. Regards the other game, I would imagine that will be a close encounter. So it'll be hard to know between Killala and Crossmolina. But yeah, again, they will make it a tough final for us. So we'll take nothing for granted.
A huge local interest as well up in Solo 21 on the day.
Yes. So that should bring a crowd. Again, there's always that local rivalry that will bring a crowd to Milebush. And yeah, we're looking forward to it. But we have to move on from today. We have to really move on and look at our league situation. So we've our Mulranny here next week. We're looking to take 3 points there and keep the pressure on Manola. And then we've Manola in 2 weeks, which is going to be a massive game away at Manola. So again, we've a lot to concentrate on there.
In the second semi-final, it took a penalty shootout to separate the North Mayo rivals as Killala made it through to the final with a win over Crossmolina. The sides went in level at half-time, mainly thanks to Killala keeper Danny Gallagher, who saved a first-half penalty. It was Crossmolina that hit the front though early in the second half, thanks to a free kick from John Walsh, and this was a lead they held until 3 minutes to go when Killala finally levelled the scoring. The equaliser came from another free kick as Kevin White hit an unstoppable shot from 25 yards to send the game into extra time. There were no more goals and the tie was settled by the dreaded penalty shootout. It was Crossmolina who went first, and John Walsh, to open the scoring in normal time, made it 1-0 to the home side. David Cadden was first up for Killala, and he put the Crossmolina keeper Shane Howley the wrong way. Calafala has been on target numerous times for Crossmolina this season, and he made no mistake either. Shane Howley produced a great save to keep Crossmolina 2-1 ahead. Crossmolina continued to pile on the pressure and went 3-1 up. Kevin White, the scorer of the free kick, made no mistake from the penalty spot either. Danny Gallagher saved a penalty in normal time, and he did the same again to keep the scores at 3-2. Ryan Sweeney levelled matters for Killala. Crossmolina then missed to hand the advantage to Killala. And up stepped Tommy Loftus, who drove his shot into the bottom right-hand corner to send Killala into the Toner Cup final.
Yeah, well, as you said, it's a long, hot day. Coming into the game, we probably would have taken this long before the kick-off. Like, we were short 11 players from our panel, so we had to dig really deep. We gave 3 starts to the season to some young lads today, so it's great for them to get a game. What a better experience than a semi-final of a cup with a penalty shootout. Yeah, Mark?
Absolutely. There's some lads there that haven't played a lot of football this season, and they've stuck with the team. They've trained, they've continued showing up, and it's absolutely fantastic to see a result like that for them today. Because as I said, 3 making their debuts today, starting for the season on the starting team, and it was absolutely fantastic. It's great satisfaction seeing your subs and your peripheral players come in and win again with that massive result.
And another thing, from the sidelines there, it was a good, honest local derby as well, with a lot of good football and a lot of hard challenges, but a fair game all the same.
Yeah, it was a fair game, and we always knew it was going to be tight, but like fair play to Crossmolina, they put it up to us and they prepared really well, and we found them hard to break down for long periods, and I suppose they found us hard to break down as well, given the 2 free kicks. So that was, I suppose, overall after the 90 minutes, they might be thinking they missed a penalty, they should have won it, but look, we snatched one late on, and we're in the final now.
And you're in the final. It's always great to get to the final, and it's another local derby as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Ballinatown.
Ballinatown won today. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll be looking forward to that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Massive game.
Yeah, we always like going to Milebush or Solar
Sort 21 Park. now.
21 Park as it is now. Yeah, we
Yeah.
haven't been there since it was renamed, so we
Yeah.
look forward to it.
Well, congratulations, lads, and well done.
Right, thank
So,
you.
Thanks.
Mark, penalties are always a lottery. It's tough in the end, considering it was just the brilliance of a free kick that was the difference.
Oh yeah, that was the difference. First half I thought we did very, very well. And then the stunning free kick by that Kevin White. I mean, you wouldn't see that in the Premier League. It's worth the entry fee alone if there was an entry. But fair play to Killala, they kept going and kept going and kept going until they came back. And penalties was the separation of the team. And we wish them all the best for the final.
And congratulations to both Ballinatown B and Killala, and they will meet in the final in Solar 21 Park on the weekend of the 21st of July. Hollister remain on top of the Killeen Sports Ground League 2 after another win over Newport Burrishoole. As usual, goals are guaranteed when these two sides meet, and Hollister came out on top with a 4-2 win in Solar 21 Park. Danny Langdon continued his good form in front of goal, scoring twice, with the other goals coming from JB Ford and Stephen Cawley. And that's it for part 1. Join us in part 2 when we'll be looking at all the action from the Elveries Sports Super League and the Castlecourt Hotel Premier League. See you then.